Hello student, welcome back to our paper CHO 5401, that is Chemistry of Natural Products. In my last lecture, we are discussing about the importance of spectroscopic technique for the identification of natural product structure. So we have discussed this case study of camptothecin, which is novel anti-tumor agent for the leukemia. Friends, camptothecin, we studied its FTIR. In FTIR, we found that some important stretching bands which are helpful for the identification of its structure, especially the OH, alkyl chain, lactone stretching, and amide bond. Okay, so we also studied the H1 NMR, simple H1 NMR of this camptothecin, and we found that there are very distinct peak which can be assigned to the CH2, CH3, even the aromatic protons. So this is how we studied the camptothecin and its NMR. Also, we discussed about some chemical shift changes after derivatization of the functional group. We change this OH group, that is alcoholic OH group, from the camptothecin by treating thionyl chloride and pyridine. We converted it to the Cl. So friends, once we converted it to the Cl, there is a change in chemical shift, that is a proton at 1.84 is or shifted to 2.26. That means this OH is very near to this CH2 group, and hence it is affecting its chemical shift. This is how the chemical structure and the H1 NMR is helping us for the identification of structure. Now friends, another technique which are used for the identification of chemical structure of the natural product are the reduction reaction or derivatization or degradation study of the natural product. Once we reduce this natural product with the help of H2P2O, we found that this A ring and E ring both are reduced, especially the A ring, and it found that the nitrogen which is present in the camptothecin is not present in the A ring, but it is present in the B ring. Also, the pK value of this second compound, that is a derivative, is 6.8, which accounts for the tetrasubstituted pyridine ring. This is how the chemical as well as spectroscopic technique are helpful for identification of chemical structure of natural product. So there are few chemical reactions we also discuss, but this lecture is completely focused on advanced analytical or advanced NMR techniques which is used for the structure elucidation. Especially today we are going to discuss about DEPT, that is a distortion-less enhancement by polarization transfer, NOE, that is a nuclear Overhauser effect. Secondly, the correlation techniques, that is 2D NMR techniques such as COSY, NOSY, HMQC and HMBC. Beside this, we will discuss about the mass spectroscopy and its application to identify the natural product chemistry. So the fifth one is mass spectroscopy. So friends, what is nuclear Overhauser effect? Nuclear Overhauser effect is the enhancement in the integrated intensity, either it may be positive or negative, of one NMR resonance that occurs when another is irradiated with an RF value. Okay, so simply if we irradiate a signal of typical proton, the nearby protons either they will increase in the intensity or decrease in the intensity. So there will be the enhancement in the integration due to the irradiation of neighboring proton. So friends, I have one example for you guys. So friends, you can see here, we know that this is very simple structure, but we are going to apply this to the complex natural product also. For example, if we have E, that is CH3 showing over here, okay, this is showing triplet because of this CH2. If we selectively irradiate this CH3, now there is an enhancement in the peak of D. Okay, so this D peak is enhanced. How we can see that? You can see that this D peak as compared to A, B, C was like this, but once it is irradiated, the CH3 is irradiated, this peak is increased its intensity, and now you can see ABC over here and the CH2 is over here, which is enhanced lineage peak. So in the complex natural product is always difficult whether two CH2s are nearby to each other or any other group. So the similar or identical CH2, CH3, CH and so on other functional groups can be easily detected by the NOE effect or nuclear overhauser effect, which is helpful to elucidate the correct structure of natural products. The NOE or nuclear overhauser effect is a interaction of the proton in the space. Okay, so this is another example for the NOE effect. Now if we irradiate this CH3 over here, okay, now CH3 is closely placed with this NH and this H, okay, this CH. So it is also helpful to identify the close vicinity protons. So if we irradiate this CH3, of course this A and B will change its intensity. Okay, so this is how it is helpful for identifying the natural product structure. The next technique is DEPT, that is distortion less enhancement by polarization transfer. So friends, just like other techniques, this is very important techniques for the identification of natural products. Friends, DEPT help us to identify the CH2 and CH3 protons in carbon 13 spectra. So the last spectra, the bottom one, is the common C13 spectra observed after we get the common C13 NMR. If we do the DEF 45, DEF 90 and DEF 135, we get different kinds of signals. Like if we get the DEF 45, in DEF 45 only protonated carbons are seen. That means the quaternary carbon is eliminated from this DEF 45. Okay, this is a DEF 45. Now in DEF 90 we only see the CH protons, CH carbons. So you can see here these only aromatic carbons are seen in the DEF 90, only CH proton. And DEF 135 is very important and useful because in DEF 135 CH and CH3 are in positive phase, whereas CH2 in negative phase. So this is how this DEF technique is helping us to identify the different structure of natural product. It is very important and useful when the complex natural product is there, because the simple molecules can be easily identified with the simple C13 and simple H1 NMR spectra. But for the complex natural product, this DEPT technique is very useful to identify the signal which is CH, CH3 or CH2, or we can easily distinguish between CH, CH2 and CH3 protons. So friends, this is one example for the natural products. We can identify the residue selectivity of the isomers with the help of NOE techniques. Okay, the next is a very important slide for the identification and use of NOE in the natural product. I have these three different kinds of natural products, and which are very important in the natural product chemistry. So whether this E and Z double bonds can be easily identified with the NOE technique or not. Friends, you can see here the geraniol and nerol have only difference that this double bond between 2 and 3 carbon, this is a cis in the geraniol and trans in case of geraniol and cis in case of nerol. So if this is a cis, this is a nerol, and if it is trans, then it is a geraniol. So how we can identify this? Because it is very easy. If we irradiate carbon number 10, okay, there is an enhancement in the CH2 proton because they are in close vicinity. But in case of nerol, if we irradiate carbon number 10, there is no change in the CH2 intensity. If no change, that means it is a nerol, and if there is an enhancement, it is a geraniol. This is how we can identify the complex natural product structure with the help of NOV experiment. Okay, now let's go for the COSY or more complex NMR techniques. So friends, COSY help us to identify whether that compound or that protons are coupled with each other or not. So I have very simple structure, then we will discuss about complex structure also. So I have A, B, C, D and E. This is only 5 carbon and protons are there. So how we can relate them? So let's see. If I have this COSY spectra, we already studied in the H1NMR spectroscopy, but still I explain it. This diagonal peak are not important for us. Okay, this diagonal peak is just a simple H1NMR, but this off diagonal peak are very important for us, off diagonal. So if we are getting the dot on the same line of that proton, then these two protons are correlated or coupled. So let's start with the A. So this is the simple structure. So A is coupled with C. You can see here A, B, C, D and E. So A is now showing only coupling or dot with the C. There is no other coupling partner for A. Okay, A is coupling with the C. This is how we can correlate with this. Now how about the C? C is coupling with only A and no other coupling partner for him. How about B? Let's go for the B. Now this is a peak for B. Now if we go off diagonal, it is coupling with a D and it is coupling with the E. That means it is B is coupling with E and D. Now let's go for the D. D proton is coupling with E and as well it is coupling with B. Okay, this is how the COSY is helping us for the identification. How about E? E proton is coupling with, this is the E over here. Okay, this is E proton. E is coupling with D and B. Okay, D and B. This is how the COSY spectroscopy is helping us for identification. Friends, there are other complex NMR techniques like NOESY. This is another example of natural product and the NOESY experiment. So to analyze NOESY, COSY and other HMQC other complex H1NMRs, we need expertise to identify the or analyze this spectra. So these are some example of HMQC of 2-dimethoxycoumarin. It's very simple structure and this is how we can relate it with the structure. So these are the few spectra I got from the internet to show how the two-dimensional spectroscopy is helping us to identify the complex natural product structure. Okay, finally the mass spectroscopy. Mass spectroscopy is very easy and useful technique to identify this structure of the natural product. So if we analyze the mass of 5,7-dimethoxycoumarin, that is previous compound, its mass is 207 and easily we can identify this compound is present in the extract because it is showing peak at 206 mass. Okay, now the next compound is isopimpilin. So isopimpilin is showing the mass 246 and we get the mass at 246.07. This is very easy and accurate technique for the identification of natural products. So all this technique help us for the structure elucidation. In detail we have studied these all techniques in our previous papers or last semester. So friends, this is all about the structural identification of natural product by spectroscopic method. For more details, you can refer these 5 to 7 reference books which are showing how the H1NMR and other chemical structure and isolation and purification are done for the natural product chemistry. So thank you very much. If you guys have any doubt related to natural product chemistry or previous lectures, please feel free to ask me. Thank you.